This is insane. Wait, what's for this? There is no upfront parking fees. It's sold out. People are paying $70 to $90. So just wanted you to know that people do pay for that. And FanFest has invaded the front of this park. The flowers now have the purple in them. So these are the flowers for FanFest this year. Very beautiful. This store is closed and may be closed just for a little while. And Marty has been meeting out here in the front starting today. I'm not sure if he'll be back. He might be gone for the rest of the day, but Mr. Marty McFly's vehicle is over here, and they moved it over here, probably because of FanFest, just for making it easier for everyone. Right here should be one of the One Piece restaurants, along with a One Piece restaurant we can see in the background. Let's go check it out. Oh yeah. Gum Gum Restaurant. So they're gonna have looks like a restaurant slash bar here for One Piece. You got the ship. You can see the ship right here is taking over the fountain that Chucky is taking over. You have the main cast of characters back here. You got Frankie, Robin, Sanji, Nami, Luffy, Zoro, Usopp, and then the new fish friend. I don't know his name, sorry, I'm not that far. And then Brooke. And then we got over here Chopper. So let us know if you guys are excited for the One Piece show coming here at Universal Studios Hollywood. In fact, right over here will be where you meet all the characters this year. And look at that, they're about to put up the flag. That's gonna take over, and this will be all One Piece area. Let us know in the comments below if you're excited for this. Another shot, One Piece. I'm very excited. One Piece and Scooby are what I'm most excited for. But one more look at this awesome art for One Piece. Right here. So, good to see you, Gabs.
Oh, good to see you, Dolphin.
How you doing today?
Well, how about yourself?
Pretty good. I saw another vehicle. You see down there, that DeLorean parked down there on the other end. Is that competition?
Down there?
Yeah, you think it's competition? You think they're trying to?
Well, you know, that belongs to Doc Brown. So
Okay.
he goes to the future. I stay in the present.
Okay, got it.
So
Well, you're
don't
leading your
have to-
guests into the future, though, right? Because by the time they get there, they're there.
Don't be so smart.
Anyway, have a great weekend. We'll see you next time. And Fast and Furious, baby, it's testing. It's been testing a few times now. You can see it kind of slow here really quick, and it's going to go back down and meet itself and come back around the way it needs to. They've been doing lots of different testing. We'll see later on that the cars are spinning, so doing the drifting effect that they're supposed to be. And there's even rumors. I'm just saying rumors, guys. I just hear rumors. Rumors, some people say that we'll see people on this in this next month. As in April, we will be seeing people. We might even have testing for guests. I don't have any proof of that. I'm just letting you know. I don't want to get anyone's hopes up, but I do want to say what I hear sometimes, and these are all just rumors. But yeah, it's just testing right now. I hope it's true. I can't prove anything. It's just all we've seen is this kind of testing. And, you know, if the cars were out more, like the official cars, I think that would give me a little bit more confidence about them putting people on it anytime sooner. But I'm just not sure if that's really the truth or not in this situation. But yeah, here it comes again for some more testing. It's a little bit nighttime. You can see right there, they are putting the fake tree stuff there, like the fake print on there on this sound wall. So, oh, there it goes though. There it goes around. It's going to be so cool. Like, this will bring a lot of kinetic energy. It's going to be a really fun thing, even if we can't really ride it because it won't be allowed on streams or anything. It will be nice just to see every once in a while. I'll get some nice shots every once in a while, especially if the cars and the lights on the cars. If you guys don't know, the little cars do have lights. Oh, look, I'm drift. There you go, baby. And drifting is for both the thrill, but also to allow sound to be going the way it needs to. You know, not to the neighbors. Anyway, but Harry Potter, guys, this is us going to rescue a hippogriff with a professor. Let's talk about that right now. So yes, they have all the signs going up for all these awesome attractions, but let's talk about this experience. So guests will step into the Forbidden Forest for an immersive walkthrough adventure led by a Hogwarts professor specializing in magical creatures. So either Hagrid or Grubbly Plank from the books. No, probably someone that's just a new character. Along the way, they'll encounter a variety of familiar and fantastical beings, from pixies, owls, spiders, and the infamous Book of Monsters. So yeah, and then this is a nighttime mission. Through the journey of obstacles, we'll test our courage and magical abilities as we rescue a hippogriff. And we can't see it here, but Five Fires and some other people have put out like a video of, they did see the puppet. It's a puppet hippogriff. They just saw it for a second. It's hidden at this point. No confirmation, but I'm hoping the puppet is another one from the Jim Henson Company. They have done amazing work on the stuff for Dungeons and Dragons and Five Nights at Freddy's. So I'm really hoping that that's who does it. It's always fun to get the top talk about like the Muppet Workshop and stuff. So I hope it's them because they do amazing work. And now we're going on to the studio tour, everyone. And just a reminder, King Kong is now in 2D, no longer in 3D. And I will show you the line right now. It is a Friday and all that during spring break, but like we don't normally see lines like this unless it's like Christmas and sometimes in the summer. So spring break is that other time of the year where it gets really bad. Even normally Halloween, it's not that bad unless it's like HHN time. But yeah, these lines are very healthy. This is what you want to see on a spring break kind of day. This is very good. So let's get on the tram tour though. More, I'll point out what's going on here. Okay, so right here, this is HHN. If you've been waiting for HHN, you only have to wait 5 minutes in the video. So over here, we're coming to what I believe is an area. This is right next to 15, and you can see that they had to cover up the sign saying that it's like, no, believe me, this is not going to be, this is HHN anymore. Like they covered up the sign, and I'll show you guys the rumored list of what attractions could be here, but we just won't know until it happens. Like it's one of those, this is a rumored spec map. No confirmations from any of this, but this is just like what we're hearing. And this is the T-pad area, I believe. So it's Jack versus Hollywood Harry. Jack the Clown versus Hollywood Harry. Jack is from Orlando, and then Hollywood Harry is obviously here. And you can see now the construction from this side as well as they get ready. That was where Scarecrow was last year, if you guys don't remember. It's also been the home of some other cool houses. I believe Killer Clowns was over there. And we had Leatherface and all that kind of stuff. So moving on, one more thing to you. At the very end here, you can see the first tent popping up in the H slot over there. And then the H slot area is, of course, where we had Terrifier last year. Right here, too, I just want to point this out. These are awesome art by Tristan Eden. These will have special lighting, and I hope, like map projections to give them extra lives. This is going to be part of the tram experience for FanFest because we're going to drive past it, so they're going to have extra line. And once again, I hope like projections on there and stuff like that. Maybe make it where it looks like it's a living painting. That would be really cool, like electricity and stuff like that. Bats, all that kind of cool stuff. So we'll have to see. Speaking of Scooby-Doo, we're getting to a point really quick where I'll show you guys off. There's an area where it looks like they might be building a stage over here. The person that pointed this out was Universal High, saying that he heard that this area over here at the very end of the attraction, so right over here, when you get done with the whole Little Europe experience, which will be around a 45-minute experience, similar to kind of like Back to the Future, where you'll walk around, but then the difference is that now the rumor is they're going to get you into this last show right over here. See that stage way over there, like that area? That's where they're going to put you, and once you get there, you will have to exit the experience, and that's how they're going to probably flow it a little bit differently in the Back to the Future, which had this more space to do stuff. So that's the rumors I'm hearing. That's from Universal High. If you guys don't follow him, check him out on Instagram, TikTok, I believe, or at least Twitter and other stuff too. He's got YouTube. He's awesome. Go check him out. And right over here, really quick, we talked about this before, but the Mummy car was moved. The Mummy car is no longer there because of Marty, so here it is. It's right here. Anyway, guys, enjoy some Jaws attraction, and then we'll get back to speculating.
He's heading right for us, oh no. Hey, Jack? Jack, you don't want to get on that boat, buddy. There's a boat, Jack. No, no. Oh, this is terrible. Jack, no. Oh, no, oh, jeez. He's a goner. Wherever you are, I'll never let go, Jack. I'll never let go. And now there goes the dock. Great. Okay. We're gonna need a bigger tram.
But so good to see you, my friend. Are you excited for FanFest? It's only 3 weeks away. Hopefully you're going to be there in incognito. No one's going to see you there, of course, but you know, you'll be there. Hopefully, are you excited for the Scooby-Doo stuff? One Piece, all that kind of stuff? Oh, the food. You're excited for the food. Scooby snacks. That's my number one thing I want to try for sure. So let's get a picture to celebrate that. Let me put this down. And Minions and Monsters coming out around 4th of July this year. Probably make almost $1 billion. But yeah, the first sign of it inside the theme park, which is cool. We're going to go to the lower lot. We're going to see a dinosaur friend. And I'll even show you some of the merchandise again for this new Super Mario Galaxy movie, which is a huge hit. It made a huge amount of money over the box office. Made a couple less million than the first film, but it's over 300 million worldwide already. Great for you, Super Mario Galaxy and Illumination. Good to see you guys again.
Oh, it's so good to see you too. How have you been?
Oh, we're doing great, and we're super excited for that. A journey through the eras with more Jurassic Adventures and maybe Dolores as well.
That is a very good chance. I would say we are in for quite an adventure.
Very excited for that. So.
Oh, I'm so glad. Oh my goodness.
You guys have a good weekend. Thanks for saying hey.
Oh my gosh, it's always so nice to see you and be safe.
We will. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Bowser Jr., Bowser, both featured in the new movie. Here are the Loomis, featured in the new film as well. Rosalina in the background. The One Piece area at night looks great. Love the Luffy sign right here. The One Piece logo looking just clean. Love the boat on the Sunny Go, I believe it's called. The boat here on top of the fountain. Very fun. You've got the cast lit up here. I think Chopper's the only one who's out of lighting right now, but maybe he'll have more lighting once we're in the actual event and whatnot. But very excited for One Piece. I think this is going to be the one that really surprises people. I mean, maybe it will be something else. I know that also Harry Potter is being talked about as much either, so depending on how you look at it. But I think One Piece is going to be the starter hit. I think this is going to do super well. They're doing a whole One Piece area. I'm so excited. We're getting a mini land of One Piece. Like, we should get a restaurant takeover. We're going to get this bar takeover in this cute area right here. It's going to be super nice. They're going to have meet and greets, and we're getting a show. That is more than I ever thought we would get for One Piece in America. Oh my gosh, just give it to me. It is so nice. Like, I am just so happy that we have this. And yeah, if you guys are looking for One Piece, if you're like, how do I get into this? Like, you can try the anime. The anime is good. Especially the first part of it, but I would say that the live action would get you through it a little bit quicker, and also for some people it might just be easier to follow because it won't be as anime. It'll be a little bit more like, here's the straight up story, and the actors in that are super fantastical. If you're looking for it, the live action actors are amazing. So are the actors that come here too and do these bring these characters to life. They're just super amazing, and we appreciate all of their hard work and talent, and I'm just super excited. So I just want to talk more about One Piece because this is what I'm so hyped about. This Chopper, Tony Chopper over there. And we also got a confirmation. We'll walk over there in a second. But also, Buggy the Clown will be the main antagonist for the show. That'll be coming to Waterwood and stuff like that. So that's super cool. In the Japanese version, they have more characters. I believe Buggy's a part of it, but also so is a character called Crocodile, who's one of the antagonists in the first sagas. But they're probably just going with Buggy because he is now known in the Netflix show. And it's a little bit easier to follow if you just have one villain. Once again, the American audience is not as well versed. But also, fun fact, the One Piece manga has now outsold copy-wise Superman. Yeah, Superman's been around for like, 100-ish years, like an insane amount of time, and One Piece is beat. This is kind of like one of those things, just like Pokemon, where people like underestimate the hype and the amount of people that love these franchises. Like, people will argue with me all day that Pokemon's not as big as I think. Pokemon is like the biggest IP in the entire world, basically. Bigger than you can basically combine Mickey Mouse and Hello Kitty. No, it was Mickey Mouse and Winnie the Pooh, and those two combined would still not beat like where Pokemon's at money-wise. So yeah, some of this stuff's insane. So yeah, just don't underestimate One Piece. Here's the sign too out front. Very excited. This is basically welcoming you into the One Piece land and telling you to go see this show. So yeah, awesome. I'm so excited to see this, and it's gonna be so much fun, guys. And we're gonna be like live once again in less than 3 weeks. Just cannot wait. But let's go down to City Walk now. We're gonna exit to City Walk. There are some updates I did put in here, including a new exit out of the park and stuff like that. But we'll talk about that maybe next time. Right now, we'll just talk about some Dodgers stuff really quick, which is basically that, yeah, there's a Dodgers-Simpsons collab. Come on in here. I believe the T-shirts are about $40 to $50-ish, somewhere in that range. The hats, I believe, were $55 each. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm just going to show some clips here of the merchandise. It was really, guys, it's really crowded, so it's hard to get really good shots of some of this, so I do apologize because it's just really difficult. Like, the Dodgers are back. It's a new season, has just started. They're super hyped, and obviously just people are hyped to be in there. And the Simpsons stuff, too, is just a super cool collab, and I've seen a lot of people commenting that, they're like, oh, that's really cool. I didn't know they would do something like that. It's like, yeah, I knew people would like this, so I like showing off the fun things. So yeah, go check out the Simpsons collab right here with the Dodgers. And we lost our discount store over here. Goodbye, Take-Two. Great store. So great. I hope we get something like it soon. But our Pop Mart is coming up. Let us know if you guys are excited. We have been seeing some extra pops and like random blind boxes jumping up at the resort. Once again, super busy right now, so it's hard to get a clean shot. But yes, right here at the end of the street next to Margaritaville and stuff, as you're going to the Curious George parking lot, this is where it's going to be. So let me know if you're excited for this. It's not for me. Let me just say that. I'm like against it, but I just don't like blind boxes that much, to be honest. It's very rare, and I love the discount store, so it's just a hard one. But yeah, if you guys are excited, let me know, and yeah, we'll say goodbye. If you want more Easter content, I'll be putting out more Easter shorts very soon, guys. Go check out the ones I already put out for Easter. So until next week, safe journeys, and most likely we'll try to be live next Saturday for Universal Studios in the morning, and then Knott's for the afternoon and night. But it will just depend. Universal, no matter what, Knott's is kind of like a iffy. Knott's would be great, especially if we could be celebrating 8,000 subscribers, but we'll see. So yeah, where's my Tesla? In my dreams, not really. I don't even know if I want one, but anyway. Rainbow, everyone, good night. APP, good night. Angelica, good night to all my mods. Until next time, safe journeys. Thank you guys. I'll see you next weekend.